Welcome into Iron Man Madness. That is right. Pastor KJ has put together a fun competition. And I know some of you may be a bit confused, possibly about how to enter this contest, why it's important. So I'm here to break it all down for you. That's right. Iron Man Madness, prime time? I don't know what we'll call this thing. So let's get started. What is March Madness? In case you don't know, March Madness is the time when the National Collegiate Athletic Association, or the NCAA as it's called, determines its men's championship. Now, what they have is they have a 68 team tournament and it features a winner move on style. So that means they play a game, winner advances, loser goes home. In so many sports, we have these like series where you have to win 3 of 5 or 5 of 7 or 16 of 37, whatever. In this one, it's single elimination. This, of course, creates tons of upsets, which brings in the term madness because we have all sorts of crazy things that happened. And as an example of that, as someone who grew up in upstate New York, if you go to anyone anywheres around Syracuse and you say Richmond Spiders, you're going to get an adverse reaction. So, moving on. What does it have to do with Iron Man, you may ask? Are you curious, like Harry Carey is? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's common for people to predict who win these games. However, for this specific event, you don't get to predict the games one at a time. You predict the winner of all 63 games before the event even starts. The odds of getting all 63 correct, approximately 9.2 quintillion to 1. It has never happened. So good luck this year. Of course, we thought it'd be fun to see if we can do this with our band of merry men. So, there's no specific basketball knowledge required here, much like our fantasy football league. If you want to join to have some fun, please do. We'll have some fun. So, real quick, I want to break down some different strategies you can go through when picking your brackets. All right. So, let's start with the first one. Most common strategies, just pick the higher seeded teams. Some refer to this as picking the chalk. The advantage here, generally speaking, the higher teams win more often than not. While there are upsets, generally speaking, better teams are going to advance. Disadvantage here, you're seen as boring and dull. And who wants to be boring and dull, really? So if you don't want to be boring and dull, strategy number 2, pick all the upsets. Go crazy. Take some risks. The advantage here, you're seen as a daring risk taker, an outside thinker of the box, a man who is unafraid of failure. The disadvantage, this often leads to being a man of failure. Lower seeds are lower seeds for a reason. Ain't very good. So there's a lot of failure involved in this strategy. Strategy number 3. Where are the experts at? Hey, we don't have to do our original work here. Let's just rely on people that know and actually watch the games. I've watched a grand total of about 100 minutes of college basketball this year. I don't know too much about college basketball. I follow professional sports. So what I generally will do is I'll go on the old internet, I'll fire up the old PC and figure out which smart person, what games are they picking, and I'll generally just copy what they're doing. No hard work here, as PC says, right? We do it better when we do it together, right? Me and a bunch of people I don't know who watch college basketball picking games together. That's right. I'm just like Mr. Bean over here. What you doing over there? The disadvantage to this, of course, you feel like a total failure because you're relying completely on the work of others and providing no input to their actual life's work that they're putting into it. So I want to come back to what the strategy I know a lot of people employ, which might be best for a lot of people in this group, in case you're unaware of college basketball or whatever. And that is the pick with a theme strategy. Might be your favorite animals, might be all the teams with the best nicknames. Yeah, Margaret's mom, my wife Margaret, her mom likes to pick the most Catholic team in each matchup. Yes, Holy Cross does make the Final Four a lot in her brackets. It's a lot of fun. So this can be an awesome, awesome way to have fun. However, disadvantage, a lot of times you end up agreeing with Bart over here. Stupid Catholic schools always letting me down. So what will you do? Which strategy you want to employ? Do you have a different strategy? Maybe one I haven't thought of here. The choice is totally yours. So what do you need to do from here? You need to join this bracket. When I checked last night, we only had 5 people in here. Come on, man. We need to get it together. So if you need the link, reach out to Pastor KJ. He shared it in that thing. Reach out to myself. I'll shoot you out the link for it. 5 teams currently in it as of last night. Congratulations. Pastor KJ got his picks in. Britt got his picks, and I saw Britt in there. I'm forgetting another team. D and I haven't made our picks yet, but we're in the bracket. Look, got to be in it to win it. And if you don't have those picks made by Thursday, it's not even Thursday night, it's Thursday afternoon at the tip of the first game. So you only got about a day left. Get in there, make those picks because Coming up, I like to break these things down. I'll be breaking it down after every few days here. We'll get a little breakdown, see who's leading, who's not leading, and how everyone's doing. So get in there, get that bracket, get in it to win it, and we will definitely break this thing down and see if we can't find a champ. So good luck to everybody, especially all you coming in second to this guy and his internet found brackets.